Yeah, nope, it's just more random callers. Cool. Okay, so I think at this point I should save on doing the onions for now. At least for just in the moment. Haven't seen it in a while, but Dead Poet Society. I believe that one's from the 90s, but I do love that one. Hits home with me because it was familiar to my own school days. Man. You know, I wish, like, I had super toxic friends in high school. Like, they were good but very damaged people. And they... Okay, light bit more of my philosophy to add into this, but... It comes from, like, the theme of the show / anime Naruto. And trust me when I say this, it'll make complete sense to you when I say it's the theme. But the theme of Naruto, as I've noticed it, is sometimes you get dealt a really bad hand in life, and there's nothing you can do to, you know, about it. There's nothing you can control. There's no better way to fix it. And you have the opportunity to become one of two types of people. You can either be the person that, you know, I'm suffering, I'm in pain, I'm going to make everyone in just as much pain as I am, so that this way I don't feel alone in my pain anymore. Or you can be the person that says, this pain and suffering ends with me. I am the bastion, it ends here, we're done with this. And my friends growing up were much more of the former, where they wanted everyone to be just as, like, destroyed, just as broken as they are, and it almost was like a competition for who could be the most broken. Which is not ever a competition, by the way, you want to have. Just some food for thought there. Anything else I need to carry with me? No. Looked it up. Poet Society was 89. Oh, really? Cool. Okay, so yeah, you're in. For me, interestingly enough, my favorite 80s movie is Back to the Future. And I know that seems almost a little cliche. But there is something about the struggle of Marty McFly and him also, like, wanting to be a musician and, like, all of everything that he goes through that's just super relatable to me. Like, I don't know. When I look at Marty McFly, I see a lot of myself in many ways. And I can't quite put my finger on, like, what exactly it is about Marty that I identify with. But I don't know. I guess it's... yeah, no, I really can't quite figure out what it is. Oh yeah, rumors. Hey, you know, Snake, there's been rumors about what's been happening in town recently. What are you talking about? You probably heard about a recent theft from a large sum of money from the bishop? No, I haven't. Please tell me all the details. Here, take this. Ooh, he's gonna be mad. So, you can't be a suspect since you have an alibi. That means there's somebody in town who's surpassed even your skills. A thief that doesn't leave any clues. Could this really be? Absolutely. Plus, the story is spreading not just in town, but in the village, too. That's not good. Ooh, there's that envy. Well, okay. We'll see who's more reputable. Ooh, don't get involved with that. Alright, so I leave all of that be. But I do have to say, there is also a part of my soul that really does resonate with Dead Poet Society. I just think that it's... I didn't watch Dead Poet Society until I was in college. And also rightfully had more appreciation for specifically, did I? Okay, hold on. I'm gonna... take the 3 out of my inventory for that. God, where did my brain go? Oh, yeah. So, like, while I love and appreciate everything of it, I don't like poetry. I respect poetry immensely. I just don't like poetry. If that makes any sense. Okay, so now we go to sleep. We let them handle everything else, and we go to sleep. We need you cranking out more complex parts. Okay. We get a few more flitch out of you. Drop those off. God, I don't think there's anything more. Well, I guess what I can do. Let's go to the dead horse real quick. Oh, let's trade these in real quickly. Yeah, this way I don't have to deal with it. Statuette. Hey, can you lend me your statuette of the ancient god, please? Who told you about that? Do you believe in talking skulls? I believe in talking donkeys. Labyrinth is your wife's? Ooh. That statuette is forcing me to be sad. I'll be glad to get rid of it. Ask my wife, Miss Chain, where it is. She does the cleaning. Cool. You better talk to my husband. He's in charge. I haven't seen Labyrinth. I should, though. Hi, Horadric sent me to ask you where his statuette is. Why do I have to keep track of his stuff? Could you ask him, then? No way. We haven't talked for a week. Your husband and wife communicate. Let's talk outside. Why are you guys stonewalling each other? Just communicate. Sit down. Have good... Listen, Horadric earns tons of money, but he doesn't spend it on me. He spends it all on booze and girls. Oh. You sure? He went to town with Kurtzvold last week. And when he got back, I smelled a woman's perfume on his clothes. Anyway, I need you to find some evidence, then I'll get you the statuette. What, am I going to break into his house? Would you rather never see any 80s movies again or 90s movies again? Ooh. I think I'm willing to pass on the 80s movies because if I lose the 90s, I miss out on the Disney Renaissance. And that is my logic behind that. Anything up in here that would prove this man innocent or guilty? Nope. Give up the 80s. I have to be able to watch Hackers. I've not seen Hackers either. Here's the infusion, by the way. Oh, let me taste it. Oh, I feel so inspired. Now, just give me a little time. Come back later. I now must focus. Fair enough. Oh. Okay, we leave now. Man, I'm gonna have to think about some of this stuff. I have to somehow make a zombie oil press to some degree, and I have to start mass producing my alcohol. I really need to start making a zombie bench for that. That'll be the next thing I start working on. Cool. Thanks. I got plenty. Alright, I can't remember if they dropped off a body or not. I think they did. Yeah, no. I'd have to, unfortunately, say goodbye to the 80s, only because there are parts of the Disney Renaissance that are just too good. Like, I would have to lose Tarzan, the Disney movie. And like, my soul would split into, like, 4 pieces if I had to separate myself from ever being able to experience Disney's Tarzan again. And it wouldn't be good for anyone. Calling me retro is bad enough, and now you're saying that you've never watched any good movies. You know, it's really funny, too, when it comes to that, because I kid you not, I straight up said to my parents at one point in time, because, like, I've never seen Dirty Dancing. Dirty Dancing is my mother's favorite movie of all time. Right? So, I kid you not, I said this to my mother. She looked right at me and she goes, "You've never seen Dirty Dancing? How sheltered are you?" And I'm like, you raised me. What what do you mean? Like, and she does this every few years where we go through the same thing again. What do you mean you've never seen this? I don't know, Mom. Who was the one that was supposed to show it to me? Probably you. Like, she's the only reason I watch things like Uncle Buck and, oh god. There's like other, but she's definitely the reason that I watch like, Back to the Future, the entire trilogy. My aunt is to thank for Ferris Bueller and Breakfast Club, though. Those two I will give to her. Yeah, it's a close call, but I just, yeah, it's the Disney Renaissance I couldn't bring myself to leave behind. Because I'm pretty sure I'd have to give up Hercules, wouldn't I? Yeah, I would have to give up Hercules. And nope. Couldn't do that either. Alright, well, there's those two. We'll just take the body and we'll just drop this off here. Alright, we need to let this guy sleep. Desperately. It's been like a week since this guy slept. Alright, and then we gotta see what it takes. Well, first we have to talk to the Inquisitor. Oh, yeah, okay. I couldn't lose Pulp Fiction. I do love Pulp Fiction, like, a lot. I feel like Pulp Fiction is a complete masterclass in writing. And I just wouldn't in good conscience be able to lose it. Drop these. Okay, we got more work upstairs, but... Okay. So let's... Okay, that can go. This can stay. This guy... He's gotta make more complex parts. That's what we're gonna send him on doing for a while. Currently unsure on those. Thanks, Nightbot. That's why I want the whole Blockbuster thing for my house. Yeah, that would be great, though, just to have that. Wait a second. I heard squishing. My kiddos haven't seen all the good movies. Yeah. Woo! I need the squishing. Cute. These guys all dead? Okay, cool. Haven't seen Usual Suspects. I've seen more movies out of the 2000s, though, than out of, like, the 90s or the 80s. I will admit. But also, I don't watch a whole lot of movies. I think that might be part of it. I do like movies, though. I just don't watch a whole lot of them. I watch, like, way too much anime, though, for my own good. That I will 100% own up to. Ceremony at the cathedral. Monsignor, can I ask for a favor? I'm listening. Could you attend a big ceremony at my new cathedral? Together with the bishop, we'll pray for water to return to the town. I have no time for such nonsense. But we need someone important to attend. Try to find someone from the royal court. So what? I have to talk to the The guy. The money guy. Our money dude. His name. Usual Suspects is the movie that got me into movies. Maybe I should watch it. Let's see. Oh, God. Alright, okay, so let's take one stack of 50. We will take another stack of 50. We'll start from there. That clears out 2 spots. We will come back to it. This guy done making stuff? What is he doing? We'll have you back on regular. I did see Whiplash, though. I have seen Whiplash. I still need to watch the female version of Whiplash, which is Devil Wears Prada. Or, you know, the female version. Like, it's all, like, not quite, but also, yes. Alright, so let's get you on doing wheat indefinitely again. This guy was the one doing it before, but he's fine. Okay, yeah. We're gonna take 100. We can drop off these in the meantime. I need to get a lot of water. Yeah. Does sadly have Kevin Spacey in it, but it is a good movie. Yeah. The main reason I ended up watching it was for... Oh, God. What's his name? From The Spectacular Now. That plays the main kid. And then, John Malkovich. I have huge respect for John Malkovich. At least because I haven't heard of him doing potentially anything bad. I can't guarantee that doesn't mean that he didn't, though. Oh, Usual Suspects does. Oh, okay. I was, like, a little bit confused, but... Okay. Step 1. Honestly, this would make so much... This would just make my life easier, but... It's fine. Okay, all the water goes in there. All the wheat goes in there. We're gonna start crushing up some of these. Same with this. One more to make. I know, I need to completely automate this thing still. It's fine. Drop that off. Those guys. Cool. Alright, let's figure out what it takes to make this. Okay, so zombie brewing is 32 stone, 12 simple, 4 complex. Zombie winery is 18 plank, 20 flitch, 12 simple. Alright, so I got that written down at least. 7 is a good movie, but graphic violence are not for everyone. Yeah, I don't think I watched 7. Not 100% sure though still with that one. Alright, so we still have to make 3 bodies that we can do automation with. Ideally, the better people, the better, but... Okay. So... All we need for certain days to come back. So that's one thing. Fat. Blood. Which reminds me we should go see our blood guy. That might be a good idea. Oh god, I forgot to pick up the soul. Oh no. He's fine. Oop. Okay, all but one we keep. Oh, okay. Discover a number of grisly murders. They soon realize they are dealing with a serial killer who is targeting people who he thinks represent one of the 7 deadly sins. Oh, wasn't there like an episode of was it American Crime Story, or I think it was American Horror Story. Yeah, no, it was American Horror Story that took inspiration from that. Somerset also befriends Mill's wife Tracy, who is pregnant and afraid to raise her child in the crime-ridden city. I mean, that makes sense. Okay, we'll take all of this with us. Oh, we should go see Clotho first, and then we'll do things. This guy's doing solid. Go see Clotho now. We finished making the gummies. Gummies of power. Drop those off in the box. Right. Am I early? Oh, I'm early. Okay, well. Right. Just take a few of these. Since I very seldomly come and grab any. Thank you. Come on, Clotho, come out. Need your stuff. Need your stuff, old woman. Need you to enchant or disenchant something for me. I don't remember which it is. Come on. It's Morgan Freeman, Brad Pitt, Kevin Spacey, and Gwyneth Paltrow. Huh. That is the big lineup. I take it that's them, like, earlier on, though. Where the heck is Clotho? Would like for her to come out of her house, please. I'll give her until the day is fully risen before I, give up on her. Right. And... Ooh, last one. Before I go back over there. These will at least be good crafting ingredients for later. There you are, old woman. Jawbone. Clotho, I have a jaw. I'd like you to turn it into a vampire. Why certainly, sweetie. Open your mouth. No, stop. I mean the other jaw. It's an enchanted vampire. I need you to disenchant it. Oh. That's even easier. Here, let me see. Interesting. Its aura is so bright. I'm afraid I can't dispel such powerful magic, my boy. I'm sorry. Alright, well, I'm really counting on you. Are you sure there's nothing you can do? Well, of course. You could always try one thing. Memory tincture. Great. I'd be really grateful. And she's gone. I must warn you, one of your predecessors, the third keeper, used memory tincture from several times. He told me it's unstable, unreliable, and has several side effects. If there's any hope it'll work, it's worth trying. By the way, you'll need some memory powder for preparing the tincture. Here's a pinch. If you need any more, you're welcome to it. It's 20 years past its expiration date. Oh, one more thing. If you meet that lovely woman who purchased the recipe Emulsion of Death, please remind her that she forgot to take her change. Oh, okay, thanks, Clotho. My uncle's seen like 300 movies, so I've seen a bit. My mom's seen a bunch. I've seen less, but I've played more games than my mother. So that's probably part of it. Oh, right. Where is Jelly of Power? Cool. There's those. Okay, there's the memory powder. That's what that is. I should probably drop off the extra jelly. Just because you never know at this rate when you're going to need it. Keeps track through the IMDb site. That would be one way to do it. Go with the lentils for you. Alright, that should be good. Now let's go and go back to the refugee camp. If you have an account, you can like the movies you've seen and keep track of it. I can definitely say I haven't done that. Yes, I know, you're upset. I know you'd be willing to eat celery over this blood. Just do this until I can't give him any more. Cool. Yeah, that does seem like a easier way to do it. Holy cow. Man, are they overboard. Alright, well. Before I take all of their stuff, I should definitely make sure that, that it's not needed for anything. Alright. Thank you. Ooh. Okay, so none of the food went, though. Is what I've learned. Okay. He also made his own movie, but would dox me if I shared. That's fair. That is entirely fair. Anything else I need? No. Ugh. Oh, we got another body. Right, Okay, drop you off, and you. We'll go with the beer. And we'll start making more of you. I definitely have to make more apples. Let's see. Drop those guys off. Memory powder. Hey, there we go. Memory stuff. Oh, let's see here. Okay, so I can't study the memory powder. That would be nice. Yeah, of course. Okay. Oh, right. Let's drop off this real quick. There we go. Makes that easier to work with. Alright, we got another dead body. Alright, do we have another dead body we can work with? No, of course not. Why would we? Alright, that's fine. That can sit there. Just for a brief moment. And we drop this guy off. And that. There you go. Oh. Right. I don't think there's anything more I need to be doing. At least for the moment. Not with this. Not until I get some better bodies, I think. Oh, right. Well, at least there's one thing I can be proud of. Is there anyone else who has sponsored the socialist revolution using anthropomorphic rats made from magic jelly? Fair enough. Okay, alright, let's take this. And get you guys started on doing more. Okay, what do I need? What do I need left? So we need 32 stone. 20 flitch. God, I have like none of this. And 12 simple. Okay. So I only need 32 for that. Okay, so there's 6 plank. Okay, so I need what, 24 of the simple? Oh, I need more complex too. Do I have any more of the complex? Okay, I do. Alright, and that gets me 16 of the flitch. So let's have you make 1 of the flitch. And then we need more planks. Actually, we should probably make a few more after that. Yeah, and then we'll go to bed and it'll be ready in the morning. But I should be able to set it up, at least. Leastways, I think so. I don't want to have to tear down everything I just built, but I will if I have to. Okay. Okay, that should be more than enough. So let's go ahead and build it. Oh, cool. I can put those over there then. Oh, thank God. Okay, cool. I was worried that it was going to undo everything that I just did here. And, like, I have to destroy all of this to make this happen. Really glad that's not the case. Cool. So there's that one. You guys are still making more. This is still going well. I really need to go check in on the shop while I'm here. And I gotta be prepared to run back. Because it's poker chip day. And I don't have that important person yet, so we can't continue on with the quest for that. But we have progress. Alright. Wine. That. Okay, so... Okay, so that's how the alcohol works. Okay. So that's not gonna change much for me. Okay, so we don't have enough population yet. It is currently, according to my computer, 5:23. We've only been going for 2 hours. With how much we got done, this feels like I've been going for longer. Like, you know, usually I get like 6 hours and then it just... boom. Story times. Let's see. I think of a good one. So my great-grandmother was the kind of lady that she could straight up just make you die with how funny she was. 100%. In fact, family stories regale of this woman that I never met. She died right before I was born. Of this lady that was just so funny, telling her stories that you would have to leave her house. You'd have to flee the house while she's mid-story because you were laughing so hard that you couldn't breathe. You had to like go just run out to the street real quick so this way you could catch your breath so you could breathe. Just something about the way she told the story, right? And, you know, while you'd be out there standing on the road, trying to catch your breath, hanging on to your buddy, she'd just stand there up on the front porch and she'd just say, now, well, what are you guys standing out there for? You know, just something about the way that she said it. And she wasn't afraid to call you guys out at any point in time. Just a real funny lady. Now, this same grandma, a little bit eccentric, you know, but also grew up out in the sticks with most of the rest of my family. But there was a point in time when cars didn't have seatbelts. I think you already can see where this is going. Now, just for a little bit of additional perspective. Hold on. I gotta make sure there wasn't anything I needed from this guy. So some additional perspective. So, my mother's father's mother is who this is. So, my grandfather is the one driving the car. Her son. She's sitting shotgun. My grandmother, the man's wife, is like out at some other appointment or something in town. Grandpa takes the curve real hard, and great-grandma just pops out the car because she leans on the door and just rolls out onto the street. My grandfather, being a little more terrified of all of this, stops the car, and he gets out. And he goes and he looks out in the middle of the street, and he's like, oh man, I can't... Oh god, I can't, maybe, wait, maybe she, like, you know, got underneath one of the vehicles, right? Like, maybe the car, like, hit her and it's dragging her or something. So as every single car is, like, walking by, or driving by, I should say, he's, like, ducking his head to, like, look under, right? Just to see. And he's going, Ma! Oh god, okay, I lost my mom. She's probably, like, dead and mangled, and oh my god. Oh no. Okay, I'll go get a phone. I'll call the police, because this is, again, the time before seatbelts. So I'll go get a phone, I'll call the police, like, we'll get a search party out, we'll go look for her. And he happens to get into the car, and there is his mother, laying, all beat, bruised, and battered, up on top of the dashboard, and he goes, "Oh my god, Ma!" And he pulls her back, and she just lets out this howl of laughter. Because she can't control it either. And she just goes, "Oh my god, Vaughn, you look like a damn chicken out there with your arms up in the air and your head just kind of bobbing and weaving, going, Ma! Ma!" And he goes, "Ma, that's not funny. You could have been dead." And she goes, "Yeah, you look like a damn chicken, Vaughn." And it took my grandmother, Vaughn's wife, 10 years to find out what happened. Because every damn time they'd start the story, Grandma would start cracking up halfway through, kind of like what I'm doing. And Grandpa, aka Vaughn, would just be like, "Shut up, Ma, it ain't funny." Oh, and that's the kind of lady my grandma was. You had to know all of your diner manners, but at the same time. Oh. Yeah, so what apparently had happened, according to my aunt, is as Grandma had fallen out the car and tuck and rolled into the street, Grandpa went ahead and parked his car. As he got out the driver's side to come look for her, she was out in the back, in the blind spot, got up and got into the vehicle. So she's just sitting in the car, looking at her son, for some reason, ducking into traffic with his arms out for balance, really looking like a chicken. And that's saying something, because my grandfather was a tall, slender man. With, like, very little hair and a beard. Oh. Rest in peace to all three of the people involved in that story, but boy, is that one of my favorite childhood stories I've ever heard. Just something about the ducking and weaving and the "Ma!" just every time gets me. Oh. Every time. No, wait, no. Put down. Go. Alright, do you need anything else? Okay, pumpkin. Just because I don't know if I can make more food with that. I guess. Oh god, do I need anything? I'm glad that my stories don't disappoint. That was like, I heard that story at least 3 or 4 times growing up. And just, like I said, I never got to meet great grandma. But I heard she was a riot. Oh. Man, just thinking about my grandpa looking like a chicken, because that man was like one of the most uptight men you'd ever meet. Just sitting there, ducking and weaving like a chicken is by far, I think, one of my favorite... Oh. One of my favorite bits of story. Okay, we'll keep you going. Alright, we gotta make 3 of those guys. Hey, we succeeded very well with this, though. Anything else that I need to be doing? What I really just need is a zombie that'll carry all the booze, but we will see when I get to that point. God, I hope I don't run out of stories at any point in time, because I love these stories too much. Oh god, that's my cat. I thought my fiance, like, just woke up. No, it's my cat. My cat's being weird. What? Stop staring at the ceiling like that. What? Like, you're adorable. You're gonna get your butt beat, though, if you jump into places you're not supposed to. Not that I'd hit my cat, but, like, you know, metaphorical statement.